Hey friends, I'm in my basement taking a day from work suggested by my manager because things have been really rough lately. Definitely going to do an update about that. Won't have a lot of detail just because, again, not my story to tell specifically, but big impact on the family. So this morning I did a bunch of tidying around the house. Me and Mo just chilling. Straight chilling. Yeah, hello, I love you. So yeah, I did a bunch of tidying around the house this morning. Folded the boys' laundry, put it away. Ran my laundry, folded it, put it away. Scrubbed the table, scrubbed the counters, unloaded the dishwasher, reloaded the dishwasher, ran the dishwasher, still need to unload it again. Did a bunch of things by hand. Those have been put away. I vacuumed. I just got back from the grocery store. I had to go pick up some like baby food pouches for Felix because we were getting to like slim pickings. So I got a bunch of those. I got beets because I got a puree. I got to like steam and puree some beets to freeze for my smoothies because I love having beets in my smoothies. So delicious. And that brings us to now. It is 3:10. We are in basement land. I got my ginormous iced coffee, carrots and dip, and these little snack packs from Costco. Delicious. Let me tell you. Computer with my sewing pattern. And this is what I'm working on. It's called the Elliot Romper by Petite Stitchery Co. And it looks super comfy. And it also definitely looks to be breastfeeding friendly because like the sides of it come down pretty low. So you can probably just like scooch it over. And it is no surprise that I am still nursing Felix. He is going to be 20 months old on the 9th and shows zero signs of quitting breastfeeding, which is fine. I don't mind at all. It's something I can do for him that is soothing and comforting, and that poor little boy needs everything he can get right now. I am going to sew this jumper with this beautiful rayon bamboo, I think. Bamboo rayon spandex. I think that's the kind of fabric. Came in my fabric subscription box for April. I was about to say May, but that one hasn't come yet. Hi, Mo. Hi, girlfriend. Hi. I just vacuumed this couch. You're making it all fuzzy again. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to work on sewing this right now. I will try and take a little bit of video kind of interspersed. I'm just filming this on my new iPhone in the hopes that it super easily transfers to this sucker so I can edit it. I really hope that I can sew this up quickly and I still have time to edit the video I took of making that name sign. If anyone follows me on Instagram, get_serious. No, that might not be it. I'll try and figure out how to like put my little Instagram. I don't even know what it is. Like, I don't know, whatever. So if you already follow me on Instagram, which the 6 people subscribed to me might already do that, I don't know. You'll have seen it on there, but I used my Cricut boop, boop, to cut some heavy chipboard into like these little flowers and my friend's baby girl's name. And then I like did a kind of like a neutral tone wash on a wood round, primed the letters and I primed the flowers, and then I painted everything and I glued it together, and it turned out actually like really freaking good. I'm super impressed. But now I need to do something for myself because my last selfish sew was on the weekend that just passed. I made a dress to wear to a small saying goodbye ceremony because somebody very close to us has passed away. So that wasn't the most cheerful selfish sew. It turned out great. I felt presentable and comfortable, pulled together for a solemn occasion. Yeah, so that's why I need to sew something selfish that's also like crazy fun colors and tie-dye and happy, because it has been a week after a series of weeks in the month of April, kind of tying into the early of May. That brings us to now. So I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to work on this thing and I will kind of show you the process as I go. So this is my setup. This is my adorable little sewing machine from Walmart. This old gal is a serger that my mom gifted to me. It was her old serger and she has a brand spanking new one now. So I really hope she gets that sucker set up and maybe we can like sew some things. I don't know. This is all the bits cut out of what I'm working on right now. So I need to sew right here. This will attach the pocket facing, which is this little flap on top, to the front of the jumper or romper, whatever you want to call it. So I need to sew here, and then I have to read the instructions because I did the other one like a week ago, so I don't remember how to do it. I've never made this before. And then I have to sew this, which I think they call it like the pocket bag, I don't know, onto this situation, something, and it will turn into like this, which, you know, if I could figure out the orientation, I have it inside out right now because that's what it's got to be. Where the heck? Hold on. My gosh. Okay, whatever. You get the idea. Sew the pocket thingy to the front thingy, sew the other pocket thingy to the pocket thingy, front thingy, and then we'll see where we're at. So, to the sewing machine, I need to thread. This is, they always send a coordinating thread that goes with the fabric in the box. I also have all of those threads I got for Christmas from my folks, and all of these threads that I've accumulated because they didn't all fit up here. They didn't all fit. And I have these clips, and Peter got me serger cones, and I ordered some other colors, you know, some variety. And then can we just talk about how I'm swimming in fabric really quickly before I start sewing? Like, they send it faster than I can sew it, and I'm kind of embarrassed. This is swim, so I'm obsessed. This all came like as a set. I'm going to turn this into a sweater. I think I'm going to turn this into a sweater. I don't know. I got like a multi-pack of fleece back sweatshirt material. I'm going to make the boys some sweaters. I think maybe some pants. I don't know. I have no idea. I have too much fabric. And like that's scraps down there. Oh, and then, hold on. So this is mask lining. And then I also got this super cute, oh, it's upside down. Come on, look at it. Isn't it nice? So I got that from the same people that send me the subscription box. Casper and I picked up a little collection of superhero fabric, so I'm going to make him some masks. Peter got me these like little Halloween and pumpkin cats. And then I have like my skeletons. What else? I don't even know. I have so much stuff in here. Yeah, love it. Love it. Moving on. Perfect. To the machine. Okay, so I have clipped the pocket bag. That's like this big floppy piece all along the side seam. This is where it gets a little complicated, and I was super confused initially. So this here is the part that I just stitched on. That's like, they called it the pocket facing. So just stitch that to the front of the romper. Then you have to make a little snip right there into your fabric. Super scary. Not going further than your stitch line, so that when you go to attach the pocket bag, you attach it up to this point, and then you have to attach it right sides together. So this is the wrong side of the bag, the wrong side of the facing, and then you have to stitch it along like all the way to the bottom of the pocket so that it like makes a pocket, so that you don't end up, you know, with a giant hole that you stick your hand through. So I'm going to stitch that now all the way along and around, but I'm going to do it on the serger so that it's nice and tidy and ends up with a seam like this. This is where I previously stitched it on the zigzag on the sewing machine, but it'll just have the serger, which is nice and stretchy and nice and stable. So we're going to do that now. Okay. Not my best work. This, there goes my hand. This part of the pocket got a little janky where you have to like get the two pieces to line up. I don't know. So I had to just go over that a little bit. Whatever. It's my first time doing it. I'm not too upset. And then I had to figure out, I did it on this one, maybe because I was less stressed out when I did this part. I don't know. I had to figure out how to like lay it out so it looked like that. I don't even know. So I finally figured this one out. So now I need to put this one and this one right sides together and sew here. So we're gonna do that again on the serger so that it looks like this and it's nice and stable. All right, this part's gonna be fun. Please note my sarcasm. So we got the wrong side of the bodice, like the front, to the right side of the binding. I've done binding like 2 times in my whole life. So we gotta sew, boop, and then pivot, boop, and sew, and then flip that up so it comes up like this way, press it, and then flip it twice over to the other side, and then sew it again pivoting at the V. Yes, I'm gesturing with a carrot. So that was very intense. As you can see, if I zoom in here a little bit, I didn't quite match up my point to my seam, but you know, that's okay. So now, when I go to the iron, I have to flip, this is the binding, right? So I have to flip this and fold it in on itself like once, and then over again to cover up this seam business. And looking at the time, it's now just shy of 4 o'clock. Chances of me finishing this when I have all of those other binding pieces, it's probably not happening tonight. But hey, I'm down here, I'm working on it, it's something. So it turns out that the cuffs were just not going to be wide enough. The fabric didn't stretch far enough, but I know I really wanted cuffs and not just hemming. So luckily I have some I think that's 1/2 inch or 1 inch. Yeah, it's 3/4 inch elastic. So I just stitched it together and I marked halfway around. Right there you can see my little blue line, and I matched up to my side seams. Now I just have to stretch it and serge it, and then I gotta roll it over twice to hide the seam, and then just stitch along there on my sewing machine. Sounds good. Then I just have to do the binding on the armholes, and I think it's done. So I only folded them in once because like that's on the inside, so you're not going to see it, but nice stretchy cuffs. So hopefully that'll do. I think now I need to do the binding that goes like along the arm and then connects the front and the back together. So we're gonna go iron our binding pieces and hope for the best. Okay, so I've done one arm binding already, all the way around here. I probably should have used this stitch along here, but I don't think it needs to stretch too much. So now I need to sew this arm binding just like this one, and then I do believe it's done.